Well, Victoria City councillors are gearing up for a pivotal meeting tomorrow on the rapidly escalating costs to replace the Johnson Street Blue Bridge. As we told you yesterday, the costs are about to jump by nearly $16 million. And as Kristen Robinson reports, there's no guarantee for taxpayers that the costs won't continue to soar.
The rail bridge is coming down, yet construction has barely begun. The contract to build a new Johnson Street Bridge has not even been awarded. But after more than a year of consultations with market industry experts, the city says costs are already rising by nearly $16 million.
And that's what's happened. With better information, you're able to get better detail on costs.
MMM Group, the company managing the project, did not respond to interview requests Tuesday, but did show up at Check News Wednesday to explain the price hike.
The cost increase that we're talking about is really about how do we mitigate the risk on the project so that we don't have a much bigger problem during construction.
Everything from clerical costs to HST conversion, engineering and construction are pushing the price tag up. Moving the TELUS communication lines is a big expense. Originally, the city was told the TELUS duct couldn't be moved. Conflicts between it and the proposed bridge alignment have been known for a while and were explained in a March 2011 memo. The new Bascule Bridge would also be an extremely complicated project.
I would say this represents one of the most complex bridge projects that is being undertaken in North America today.
Council will consider three options. The first, recommended by staff, would see the bridge built as planned for $92.8 million instead of $77 million. The second option has a slightly lower price tag of $92 million, but the look would be compromised. The third, described as the riskiest, is whatever could be built for $77 million, jeopardizing the look and functionality. It would require another referendum, and federal funding would also be at risk due to the change in scope.
I'm thinking, though, gosh, with these cost increases and the possibility of more, I think it really is essential to say, is there a better way to do this project?
Jeff Young wonders if a simpler design could build a cheaper and better bridge. He's concerned the $16.5 million recently freed up from the federal gas tax will now be devoted to the bridge, and other pressing projects like the seismic upgrade of Fire Hall No. 1 will require borrowing.
Well, that's really what's so worrying. For things to be escalating at this stage really gives a lot of concern. Our window, our contingencies are really disappearing.
There still is an opportunity for this for the cost to increase, despite the due diligence. I mean, that is the reality, right?
I think in any construction project, it's not just this one, there are always things that you don't know, and those have a certain element of risk to increase costs.